I work with production and installation here at Signarama.
And my name's Kodak. I work in the design center and in production.
So pretty much I make any sign that a customer comes and finds, and then if they want us to go and install it, then I'll go out to the location and put it up for them. Any install, outdoor, indoor, all sorts of different types of walls to put it in, anchors and stuff. Fun. Tough.
And I receive the customer's input for the design they want, and then I put it together on the computer, and I'll walk it back into production, and then I'll make the sign.
I've been here for about a month, and it's been really awesome learning to use new machines and make some really cool stuff. Yesterday we made an awesome, huge portrait for a restaurant that we just put up today, and it turned out awesome, by the way.
My favorite part about the sign industry is seeing customers' ideas come to life and being able to hand them the final product, and also have knowledge about all the different machines that we use to make that happen. We have a flatbed, a router, and we have an HP and an Epson printer, which all print on big rolls of paper, so decals and stuff like that. The flatbed can really print on any kind of substrate, so we can print on acrylics, metals, paper, ACM, which is metal and plastic on the inside, so we can make outdoor signs and indoor signs with that. And we also do yard signs on Coro, so it's very versatile.
Signarama in particularly, just because it seemed like a good fit. They were willing to try out someone who was new and get some new ideas in here, and I think I've been doing a pretty good job, and I really like the work as well.
I like working for Signarama because we're very team-based, so all of our heads pretty much go together on each project, and that's something that I really enjoy doing. I was in print production for like document-based stuff for about 5 years, so I have a background with Photoshop and talking with customers to figure out what they need.
I personally don't have any sign experience in my past, but I would say that I'm very creative, and it's helped a lot with the process of making the signs. Yeah, so far, since I've gotten here, I've learned to work on a whole bunch of new machines. Kodak taught me how to use the flatbed within the first couple of days of starting, and that's been a huge asset and some great things that I'll never forget, and very, very useful for the sign making industry.
The flatbed was also the first machine I used, or learned to use, and I also know how to use like the engraver machine, which is a really cool machine, and the digiprint machines.
Yeah, lots of hands-on training, and then also training with the computer as well, learning to use some of those programs that we haven't known before here. Flexi and En-route mostly, just design programs. They're kind of like Photoshop, but they can be put through to the machine so that they can print them. I think more knowledge of the materials and how they work together with other materials would be something that I would personally like to know more, like laying things on top of each other like this, the Aspen brick, just like the way that the wood and the metal would go together, and what kind of adhesive you would use to stick them together.
I think it'd be interesting to talk to other Signaramas and see if they have different techniques on how to lay vinyl or weed material or stuff like that.
Yeah. Let's see. I think my favorite one was probably the one that I installed today, which was a care sign, and it's probably my favorite just because it took a lot of work to put into it. It was cut with several pieces and then put together, and it was a light box for the front of their office.
My favorite sign that I've ever done is also part of a light box. It was 1/2 inch acrylic, and then we reverse weeded out the logo, and so they put it up in front of their bar. And that was one of the first weed and lay jobs that I ever did. So.
Be open-minded to learning new things, and try to be as creative as you can with designs.
I would say it's important to be a critical thinker to work around problems that arise because no problem is the same.